Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to my subscribers lesson. It's Tuesday night here, and our local time is 8:56 p.m., which is the UK time. And I'm going to conduct this lesson for our subscribers, for my learners who would be joining me soon. Once again, dear viewers, you might be aware that subscribers lessons are only for the teacher subscribers. I mean, for the students who can come, who can make comments, and who can hop on and talk to me. Please remember that it's an English learning app, and we have to focus on learning only. And also, this app has some strong code of conduct. Please remember that we need to follow this code of conduct correctly and accurately, because these rules are made for our own safety, for our development of English. So the number one rule is that you're not allowed to talk other than English language. You're not allowed to even text and make comments other than English. Okay, and also you're not allowed to discuss any topic that is related to politics, religions, or any other sensitive issues like recitation of the any scriptures like Quran, Bible, or any other religious books. You need to be respectful. You're not allowed to share your YouTube channel personal number and any other promotional activities. Only the teachers can promote their YouTube channel. Okay, so these are some of the rules, and we should always follow it. Okay, and next one is in some cases, if you think that you're not able to speak in English, but you like to help someone else who is from your same native language, you may do it for maybe one or two sentences, but please do not engage or involve more than 1 to 2 sentences as a demonstration. Remember that the only way to develop our speaking is by speaking in English. Okay, so I'll be back just in one moment, guys. Let me send a message to my students. Okay, I'm back, Devious. Thank you very much for staying with me. So it's the 28th of December once again, and as you might be aware that I'm conducting this live stream from the United Kingdom. And hey, Monica, welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Are you free to join? Let me know so that I can bring you and talk to you. Okay. So I've invited you, Monica. I don't know why I'm not able to bring you. Would you like to send me hop on request, please? Okay, looks like there might be a technical issue. So I believe that you need to restart your app, or if you're watching from the laptop, because it's not showing anything on the screen. Hello, Monica. If you are listening to me, please restart your app, because I'm not able to bring you. I don't know the reason why. Let me try again. Yeah, possibly it will work now.
Hello, teacher.
Hey, at last, welcome.
Hello. I was trying to join with the computer, but it wasn't possible. I don't know why.
Okay, did you restart your laptop or computer?
No, I didn't. But I'm joining right now with the mobile.
Okay, maybe in the meantime you can restart your laptop and possibly can try from there.
Okay, I would do the next time, but I think it's okay now in with the phone.
Okay, so you know who are your classmates are today?
Monica and China.
And your
Uh,
friend. Your friend has
Jose.
joined.
Really?
Yeah, who's joined?
He joined this class?
Yeah, I can see his name.
Oh yes, teacher, you're right. Yeah, he's in our class, but
Yeah,
well, why
Monica.
am I alone here then?
Bring them, go and bring them.
I'm texting them right now.
So Monica from Peru, China from I think she's from where? I forgot. She might be
China,
from South America. South America.
China. I guess that she's from Mexico. I guess I don't remember.
Yeah, I also guess she's from Mexico, Mexico, and
Yes,
Jose
Mexico.
Jose from Minnesota. I met her this morning in my another live stream. She said that she's going to join. Possibly she might be busy somewhere.
Yes, I'm texting them right now.
Okay, and ooh, where is my lesson gone? Okay, so I have to hang on a second.
Yeah, I have sent them the message.
Okay, hang on a second. Okay, today we are going to read a story. Okay,
Teacher, is it like noisy in my side?
a little bit, but that is bearable, by the way.
Okay, it's maybe the industrial machines.
Machine.
Yeah, because I'm still at the office, so yeah, maybe it's the machine.
Okay, don't worry about that. Still, it's bearable.
Thank you.
Okay, I think I need to enlarge it a little bit.
It's okay. It's okay. With the 125% was okay.
Is it okay? I have made a little bit bigger because here the fonts are tiny. Is that still okay, Monica?
Yes, it's okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, by the Monica, if you have read my message, because I after your message I contacted them, and they said to me strongly that you should let your learners understand that it's a policy and they are not uh, allowed to use bad words. So,
Teacher, but I don't know, but I think that is not like a bad word, but well, I would try to avoid that word.
Please do so. Yeah, it's only not only for you, for everyone. The policy is applicable for each and every person. And now,
Yes,
if
I know.
anything happens next time, now you know who will be the responsible person. That's
Yes,
me. Yeah,
yes,
I'm
yes,
sure
yes,
you
I
don't
know.
want to blame me for your fault. Yeah.
No, teacher, no, 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 no. I would try to avoid that word.
Okay.
And I was like asking them about the purchase in the computer, and they said that it's not possible, but they would try to help me to purchase it with my credits, with my Hallo credits. So I guess that I just like I will be waiting for that, just like waiting for that.
Okay. All right. So welcome once again, Monica. And I don't think that your other classmates are coming because they must be
Maybe
busy elsewhere.
okay, or maybe a little bit later.
Yeah, sometimes the other Monica Peruvian joins me because she's quite busy person like you. Honestly, everyone is busy, you know. So that's really amazing that though you are busy, you're trying to learn, develop yourself. That
Yes.
is the amazing part, you know. And this is called your strong desire to move on to the next level. And I'm much thankful to you because of you some other people join. And I'm sure
Oh, thank
you
you,
can
teacher.
marketize about me, my YouTube channel. By the way,
Yeah.
Monica, maybe I have shared with you, all of this my live streams are shared through my YouTube channel, Facebook Live, and sometimes people watch from there and they become the member of Hello. L- th-
Oh.
because they see the live, live stream and conversation with the students to students, teachers to students, teachers to teachers. You know, that's amazing, really.
Yeah, teacher, and was amazing that you introduced the teacher Edmond to the application. I mean, to the people here. It was very kind and polite of you, teacher. You're amazing.
No problem. I started this interview and introduction with all new teachers. I started since February of this year.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that is one of my amazing live stream, which is very famous among other teachers. And I invited almost every teacher. You tell me any teacher's name, except few
Really?
teachers, they couldn't manage time. Except the old I mean the one of our oldest teacher like Sophia, she couldn't manage time. Every teacher joined. So Ryan was the
That's
first one.
that's amazing, teacher.
Then Sophie. That there was another American teacher, Sophie. Then Stephanie, teacher Jamie, teacher Julie. I couldn't get teacher Marakan.
Wow,
I'm
teacher.
trying to remember who else. Lots,
But
almost every teacher.
that's amazing. That's amazing, teacher. You're very kind.
Uh,
Very kind.
and it's not only for them, it is also good for me because I'm having interaction with these teachers, so our learners can see
Yes.
how I interact with them and how we go on with the flow. We say go with the flow, if you remember.
Yes, and maybe your followers is like increasing too.
Yeah, up to today it is 156,000 and 37. Wow, that's cool.
That's good for you, teacher. That's good.
That's right. Okay, so thank you very much, Monica, once again. If you remember, today we're going to learn past perfect with story. And before we start the reading story, do you remember what is we call past perfect tense? Which tense?
Past perfect. Uh, no, I don't remember. Past perfect.
Yeah. Do you remember
Uh,
present
uh,
perfect?
a present perfect. It's like with the past perfect. It's like with the past participle.
Participle is one of them, one of the words. Yeah, remember that present perfect is when we have done something recently, like the general formula is subject, has or have, then past participle form of the verb with other words. So that is present perfect. For example, you have joined me. This is present perfect. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Now, when this happened in the past, then it is the past perfect. You have joined. I can say you had joined me last month. Though sometimes some people have controversy that generally we don't use in that case past perfect. We use simple past or past simple. You joined me last month. That's fine. That's also understandable. Remember that Monica, and in many cases in spoken English, we don't need to use past perfect. We use simply past simple or simple past or past indefinite.
Okay. So
So
you had joined me last month would be a past perfect.
that's right. So the general formal is subject, had plus past participle form of the verb. Okay, and then
Okay, okay.
any other word. All right, so we're going to learn through the story and then we're going to answer some questions. It is easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, would you like to read the story, please, Monica?
Yes, teacher. Um, where were they? What happened? What had they done? Last night, uh, Dan, teacher, is Dan
It is
or Dane?
actually Dane.
Dane,
Similarly,
okay.
Jane. Jane, Dane, we write in a similar spelling.
Okay, okay. So Dan and Emily danced in a competition. They danced a salsa dance. They had practiced for 6 months before they danced in the competition. They were very good. Dan and Emily's friends, Dan and Emily's friends were in the audience. Before that night, they had never seen Dane and Emily dance. In fact, Dane and Emily had danced in front of anyone before the competition. After everyone has, After everyone had danced, the judge announced the winners. Dane and Emily won. Oh no, it's Dane and Emily won.
Yes, exclamation. Dane and Emily won. Yahoo!
Yeah, they were the best dancers in the competition. Emily said she had never practiced so hard before. It's not. Emily said that she had never practiced so hard before.
Hang on a second. You're bringing that. That is also possible. But if you bring that, then the sentence pattern would be changed. That's why they didn't bring that. Emily said she had never practiced so hard before.
Okay. Emily said she had never practiced so hard before. She was glad they had practiced a lot.
Okay,
She was glad they had practiced a
it's
lot.
a very
Okay.
tiny story, but look at the sentence patterns. Okay, Monica. And from the question, you can see first question, where were they? It is a simple past. Eh? What happened? Ooh,
Oh,
you're
sorry.
trying to log on from the mobile and the laptop. And what had they done? Look, what had they done is the past perfect. Okay,
Okay.
I'm underlining so that you can understand. So last night, look at the first sentence. Dane and Emily danced in a competition. Okay, if you ever find this word last night, last year, last month, remember I wrote the comments. What was the comment? You joined me last month, so you had joined me last month, so that is grammatically incorrect, but in spoken English it should be still correct. Okay,
Okay.
did you get the difference now? Last night Dane and Emily
Okay.
danced in a competition. They didn't mention they had danced. Okay, so remember once again, if the signal word is last night, last month, last year, last week, we simply use past indefinite. In some countries they call it past indefinite, or past simple, or simple past.
Okay. But in the spoken way, you can say last night at the end of the sentence.
Yes, I danced with, say, Ben last night. So who is Ben? Ben is Monica's friend, for example. Okay,
Okay.
So I danced to it. So you can say Jimmy last night, or last night I danced to Jimmy. Either way, you can use the last night at the beginning or at the end of the sentence.
Okay.
Okay. So they danced a salsa dance. What is salsa dance, Monica? I'm sure you know that.
Yeah, it's a style of dancing. It's a Latin style, actually.
So because you are a Latino girl, you know that. Can you please explain to our viewers? There are some people who are watching.
It's a very hard dance. I don't. I can dance it, but I'm not good in it.
Oh, you know how to dance salsa dance. That's cool.
Yes, I know. I know that. I know that. It's part of my it's part of my half culture, T-shirt. So I know how to dance salsa and merengue.
Salsa and what is that last one?
Merengue.
Can you please write it down? It's a new word for me.
Yeah, sure, T-shirt.
I know flamingo.
Flamingo.
Ah,
It came from Spain.
merengue. Wow. So that is a Latino dance. Okay.
Yeah, it's very very common in the Latin country. It's like the salsa,
Mhm.
similar to the salsa.
Okay. So they danced a salsa dance. Look, we have, I mean, they have used an article, a salsa dance. Okay. So we generally we don't use article before dance, but when it is specific, in that case we can use article. Okay, Monica, that's why I circle it. If you can see that, yeah.
Okay, so when we want to like make a specification about something, we need to
You,
use the article.
yes. So if I say, "Are you going to dance now?" That's fine. But are you going to have a salsa dance now? That's also correct.
Okay, got it.
Okay. They had practiced. This is the amazing part of the past perfect. They had practiced for 6 months before they danced in the competition. They were very good. Okay, they were very good is very general statement in past tense. Remember, once again, Monica, when you're using anything from the past, all of these words should be in past tense. Verb must be in past tense. Now, look at the sentence pattern on saying they had practiced for 6 months before they danced in the competition. So there is one greatest rule here. I'm sure you have noticed that the first part of the sentence is past perfect. They had practiced
They
it,
had practice, yes.
and when they have used the word before, and after that they have used past simple. They danced in the competition. So in the past, when two actions happen, one before another or one after another, so past perfect should be uh, before, yeah, and after that past simple.
This is always.
This is always, yeah, but in some cases I'm going to give you examples later. Now if there is a word after, then that rules just change the opposite way. So past simple come first.
Okay, okay.
Past
So
simple.
they practice for 6 months after they had dance, something like that.
Yes, very good. You see, they had practiced for 6 months before they danced in the competition, or they danced in the competition after they had practiced. You are just changing the structure in the opposite way. You have got a phone call. If you need to attend it, attend it.
Yes, thank you, teacher. My apologies.
No worries. So, past simple after past perfect. So, the sentence is they had practiced for 6 months before they danced in the competition. They had practiced for 6 months before. Competition.
Thank you, teacher.
Welcome back. That's okay. No worries. So, Monica, I have written the sentence. I had practiced for 6 months before they danced in the competition. Okay. And you have given good example. Now, if you use after, so bring the past tense, the next part to the first, like they danced in the competition after they had practiced for 6 months.
Okay, so they dance
They danced
in the competition.
after they had practiced for 6 months. So literally, they have these two sentences have got similar meaning. The only difference is before and after. So remember that once again. If you are to use before in any past actions, so the first part of the before should be past perfect, and second part should be simple past or past indefinite. And if you are to use after, so it should be the other way around. So the first part should be past simple, and the second part should be past perfect. Clear, Monica? Would you
Yes,
like
teacher.
Would
Thank
you
you.
like to give one example for both of them with a different sentence?
I just brought it the opposite sides.
Yeah,
Let
that's
me.
correct. Yeah, well done. Yep, high five.
Thank you.
Make another sentence with before, with after, both of them.
But after, okay. Uh, we had. I don't know. We had.
We
We had eight. Uh, for I 6 months.
no, no, d- don't worry
Let
about
me try.
Monica. Sorry, and don't worry about the timing. Say
Okay.
simple sentence where the time is not there. Okay, very often in my country, this is very common sentence. I'm writing it. Okay, then maybe
Uh
you can
huh.
change it. The passion had died. Okay, this is very common question. The passion had died um, before the doctor came, because I work in hospital. So so the patient had died before the doctor came. Okay.
Oh. Oh. So okay. So maybe could be
Hmm.
uh the doctor hang on.
Someone has come.
Um.
Attend the person.
uh, okay. So maybe like um the doctor had oh my gosh. I don't know why it's so confusing now. Oh my gosh.
You have to change only the pattern and the after. Two
Yeah.
word.
The
Yeah.
doctor. Yeah. The doctor came after the patient had died.
Very good. The doctor came after the patient had died. Okay.
Yes.
But though it is a different meaning. So if you would like to make it a negative, that's very simple and easy. Okay. So how can you make the negative of this sentence?
Uh, the patient.
Hmm.
The negative. So the patient had not died
Hmm.
before the doctor came,
Hmm.
and the other form will be like the doctor came after. Oh my gosh, the doctor came after the patient had not died.
It seems a bit complicated, but look at the picture. Look at the scenario again. Just picture it. Look at the scenario again. Okay. The doctor didn't come.
Oh, the doctor didn't.
Say,
Uh-huh.
for example, the
The,
doctor didn't come. Let's say, assume the doctor didn't come
the doctor didn't come. Yeah.
after the patient had died.
The doctor didn't come after the patient died. Oh my God.
Patient had died.
Had
Remember,
died. Okay.
remember the pattern remains same. We are just changing to a negative sentence. Okay. All
The
right.
doctor.
So these are the most confusing part after and before. Okay. Now another important matter is that uh, if there are two actions happening in the same time in American grammar, they don't differentiate it. Like I was eating when the phone was ringing. Look, say you're at your office, maybe you're eating your breakfast, and you see the phone was ringing. Two actions are happening in the same time. Okay, it is possible. Or you can say, while I was eating, the phone was ringing. That's a
Using the
different
while between the both
action.
both actions.
Yeah, we use while when two actions are happening. While the phone was ringing, I was eating my breakfast, or I was talking. So I was watching my, movie, for example. That's also possible. In that case, use while. We use while. We use when only one action. When it is two actions happening
At the same
simultaneously,
time.
we use while. Sorry. So another picture, another scenario is like, so he called when I was watching movie. Did you get the point? So it is the combination is past tense and continuous. Okay. Generally, once again, remember that when two actions happen, it could be past simple, past perfect. It could be past simple, past continuous. This is the impact.
But you say now when I was watching movie.
When I was watching movie, the phone rang.
Okay, so it's okay. So it's the past simple and the past participle and the past continuous.
Past continuous. Okay. Sometimes you get confused, but try to remember. So it's so easy for you. You understand grammar very quickly, and I know that. Okay, so let's move on a little bit. Dane and Emily's friends were in the audience. Before that night, look, they had never seen Dane and Emily dance. Look at the dance. This word dance is a noun because I never saw you dance. Yeah. Some people might say that, no, I never saw you dancing. That is also possible. Okay. Dancing is a gerund while is dance is a noun here. Also, it can be used as a verb. Would you like to dance with me, for example? Okay. Like Monica likes to Merengue dancing. Is it Merengue you said?
Yeah, merengue.
Oh, sorry, Merengue.
Anita knows the style of merengue because she's from Latin America, so she knows that.
Anita, thank you very much for the donation. Anita wrote, the employer had fired the employee before the company went to the bankruptcy. Yes, that's the correct sentence, not was. Yeah, was in bankruptcy. We generally say went to bankruptcy. Went to, not went in. Anika, thank you very much, Anika, for your donation. So I'm amending her comments. Hey, Tukani Monica is here.
Welcome to Kaya. I was waiting for you.
I've invited her.
Teacher, hi Monica.
Hello, Takaya. Welcome.
Hi Moni. Hello, I'm sorry for delay.
That's all right. But Monica Tukaya was crying for you.
Ah, okay, really?
Yes, I was.
Oh, Moni, no cry, please. Don't cry. If you cry, I feel sad.
Okay. Thank you very much for joining, Monica. So, Anita, the employer had fired the employee before the company was in bankruptcy. That's fine. But if you use went, then it should be to, went to bankruptcy. Thank you very much. So, welcome, Monica. So, we are today reading a story, which is the explanation how we can use past perfect tense.
Oh, okay, teacher.
Okay, would you like to read the second paragraph because Monica Tuka has already finished her reading?
Okay, teacher, I start in Dan.
Yes.
Okay, Dan and Emily's
Uh,
friends
it
were
is
in the...
it is Dane, not Dan.
Oh, okay, Jane.
There is a E.
Okay.
Dane, Jane. Similarly.
Okay, Jane and Emily's friends were in the audience. Before that night, they, they had never seen Jane and Emily dance. In fact, Jane and Emily had never danced in front of anyone before the competition. After everyone had danced, the judge announced the winners. Jane and Emily won. They were the best dancers in the competition. Emily said she had never practiced so hard before. She was glad they had practiced a lot.
Very good. Well done. Okay, so Monica Tukak, if you can explain the general formula past perfect tense quickly before we go to the
Uh,
questions, yeah?
Moni, teacher said that when you use the past perfect, you need to use the verb. You need to use had, and then you need to use the verb in the
Past participle form.
past the past.
Okay, past participle.
Yes, you need to use the subject, and then you use had, and then the past participle form of the verb.
Very good.
Okay, Mom, thank you.
Yahoo.
Did you get it? Did you get it, Moni?
Yes, yes, I get it. I get it. Thank you. You are a good teacher, Monica. Yes.
Okay, from the second paragraph, Monica Peruvian, if you look at the sentence pattern, uh, look, second sentence, before that night, they had never seen Dane and Emily dance. You can see that they had never seen. Had the verb is seen. So, see, saw, seen. Seen is the past participle form of the see. Emily dance.
Mhm.
Okay, and next
Okay.
sentence as well. In fact, Dane and Emily had never danced in front of anyone before the competition. This is another past perfect example.
Mhm.
The only confusing part is that the first in first paragraph, third sentence. Can you read it, please, Monica? Then Monica Tukai will be able to explain you again. Don't
Okay, last night,
read it.
do you, okay, last night, Dane and Emily danced in a competition. They danced I can see the word teacher.
Salsa,
They danced a
Eh,
sans that dance.
salsa.
They have practiced sans,
Salsa
okay.
dance, salsa
They
Latin
danced,
America. Moni, come on.
okay. It's because the word is under my picture. I can see. Okay, they dance salsa dance. They had practiced for 6 months before they danced in a competition. They were very good.
Okay. Look at this sentence pattern. They had practiced for 6 months before they danced in the competition. Now, Monica Panabak, would you like to explain this pattern? This is the confusing part, yeah?
Oh, okay. So teacher Rahat said that you can use this pattern. They had practiced for 6 months before they dance, or you can switch it with after. So as for example, in this pattern you got like they had danced for 6 months before they dance in the competition. Okay, and then you can switch it using after the word after money. So you can switch it using you change the pattern of the sentence, and you can write it like they danced in the competition after they had practiced for 6 months.
Well done. Bravo.
¿Entendiste? Did you get it?
Yes, I get it. I get it.
Okay, so let me simplify. Well done, Monica. So, Monica Peruvian, remember that if two actions took place in the past, and if you find this word before, so the first part should be always past perfect, and the second part should be past simple or simple past or past indefinite. And if you use the word after that, the pattern just changes to the opposite way. Is that clear? That is what
Okay.
Monica has explained to you just now.
Okay, teacher.
Great. Now there is question time. We are going to the question and answer. So, do you need to read it one more time, both of you? It's very tiny paragraph.
Yeah, yeah, one more time.
Okay, let me
Me,
read it.
teacher.
Let me read it out
Okay.
for both of you one more time. Last night,
Okay.
Dane and Emily danced in a competition. They danced a salsa dance. They had practiced for 6 months before they danced in the competition. They were very good. Dane and Emily's friends were in the audience. Before that night, they had never seen Dane and Emily dance. In fact, Dane and Emily had never danced in front of anyone before the competition. After everyone had danced, the judges announced the winners. Dane and Emily won. Yahoo! They were the best dancers in the competition. Emily said she had never practiced so hard before. She was glad. Look, she is glad they have had practiced a lot. This is that last sentence we are explaining. And you can remember that both of the Monica, when you are using past simple, first part past simple, second part might be past perfect. She was glad they had practiced a lot. Okay, she was glad the job was done on time. Remember, you can say this sentence in different way. She was glad uh, the work had been done. Okay, she was glad they had watched the movie. Make one or two sentences, both of you, with this same pattern.
They were glad
Hmm.
because they had won the competition.
Very good. They were glad because they had won the competition. Very good. Monica, Panama, Peruvian, sorry.
Yes, teacher. Do you want an example? Do you have an example?
Yeah, would you like to
Or
give us an example? But your, sound is coming like you are from 5,000 miles away. Would you like to check your microphone, please?
okay, teacher. But when I use my microphone, is there are echo, teacher. That is the reason.
Okay, okay, that's
Uh,
carry on like this then. That's fine.
okay. An example. Monica, Panama.
Look at this. You have to use this pattern, please. Yeah, whatever the example, that's fine. But you have to use this pattern. Yeah.
This pattern. Okay.
Okay.
She has one. Okay. She was happy. They had
Mm-hmm.
played basketball.
That played what?
Basketball, she said
Basketball.
basketball.
Yes, very good. She was happy that they had played basketball. Bravo. So no more confusions. Yeah.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Now answer the questions using the past perfect tense. Okay. Question number one to Monica Peruvian.
Okay.
Please read the question
That's
loudly and answer it, in full sentences.
okay. How long had Dan and Emily practices before the competition?
Dane, once
Okay.
again, it is not done.
Jane. Okay. How long? Dan and Emily uh, have had practicing competition for about, I don't know, 6 months.
Why are you saying I don't know?
Yes.
6 months.
Okay, not practicing. Past perfect. Look, using the past perfect
Yes. They have practiced for about 6 months
before the competition.
before the competition.
Very good. Now, Monica Panama.
Before that night, who had seen Dane and Emily dance? Um, any, uh, anyone, anyone had seen them dancing
What do you mean by that? Anyone had seen that? No. Make it.
before that night.
Yeah, huh?
Before that night, who had seen Dane and Emily dance?
Mm-hmm.
So no one, no one had, no one had seen them
Right.
dancing before the competition.
Okay. Before the night, no one had seen Dane and Emily dance. But you said anyone. So anyone and no one has a difference. Remember, Monica. Okay.
No one. Okay. Yes.
So once again, what's the answer, please?
Uh, Before that night, no one had seen Dane and Emily dance.
Well done.
That night. Uh huh.
That's good. Okay. Remember, once again, dance here is a noun. Yeah. Sometimes you can use like this. I have never seen Monica dancing. That's also correct. When we use verb with ing, remember, if the verb works as a noun or adjective, we call it gerund. That is also correct. Excuse me. Okay. All right. Question number 3. Monica Panama.
What happened after everyone had danced? Um, Dane and Emily had won the competition.
Great. Monica Peruvian, do you have anything to share?
Anything to share? Okay. After the competition, everyone had danced salsa.
Everyone had danced salsa. Are you sure, Monica?
I'm
No.
not sure, teacher.
Okay. All right. Let us go back to the story quickly. After everyone had danced, the judges announced the winners.
Ah,
Monica.
okay. Teacher. Okay.
Okay. Monica Panama and Monica Peruvian. Look at this. After everyone had danced, the judges announced the winners. Okay. So that is the answer. Okay. All right. So let's move on. We have to make negative yes no question if you remember. WS question and tag question. It's very easy peasy. Like they had practiced for 6 months. You have to make a negative sentence. Monica Peruvian this time.
Okay. They had practiced for 6 months. Negative. Um, they had not. They practiced for 6 months.
Very good. And next, yes no question. Monica Panama. That is um, an interrogative, honestly. Yeah.
Um, had they practiced? Oh, it's a
Yeah.
question. Had they practiced for 6 months?
Had they practiced for 6 months? Remember, when it's a question, our tone must go up, upper or rising intonation. Had they practiced for 6 months? Like Monica, did you drive for 6 months? Had you practiced for 6 months? For example, okay?
Yes.
Okay, very good. And next is W's question. Who had finished or what? That question. Okay. And WH question. Monica Peruvian.
Okay. Why have they practiced for 6 months?
Very good. Monica Panama, can you please change why to who or any other WH question?
To who?
Yeah.
Who had practiced? Who had practiced for 6 months?
Very good. Well done. High five to both of you. Now, tag question. Monica Peruvian. Tag question, please.
Tough questions. Okay. Um, had they practiced for 6 months? Uh,
No, the in tag question,
had
this
they?
hang on a moment, please. The in tag question, this sentence first, our main sentence remains same. So you have
They
to,
had practice for 6 months. Okay.
then you have to make the tag
They
questions afterward.
The tag question will be like they had practice for 6 months, hadn't they?
Right. Okay, Monica Peruvian. You see the answer from Monica Panama? Tukaya?
okay, yes, yes, yes. Tokay is right.
Okay, next time you will do the answer first, yeah? Monica Peruvian.
Okay.
Okay, look at the sentence pattern. Before that night, they had never seen Dane and Emily dance. You have to make a positive sentence. It could be a bit tricky.
Before that night, they have never seen her evidence. Okay, teacher, what? It's my turn.
Yes, it's your turn.
Why, teacher?
Okay,
Okay.
would you like to give? Would you like to ask Tukaya then?
I try, teacher. Okay. Before that night, they have never seen Dan and Emily dance. Positive. Before that night, they had seen Dan and Emily dance.
Very good. Okay, now the meaning has been changed. Okay, Monica Panama. Can you say the sentence without changing the meaning in a positive sentence?
In a positive.
Yeah, without changing the
Uh,
meaning.
um, okay, before that night,
Hmm.
had they never seen Dane and Emily dance?
No, you're making interrogative. It should
Ah,
be
so it's a positive question. Okay.
no, not quite. We're not yet to the question. Positive, right? Without changing the meaning, because while you're
Ah, without change. I'm in the positive. Oh, I thought I was like in the yes no question. Sorry, teacher. Um, so before that night, oh my gosh.
should I give you a clue?
Yes, teacher, please. Oh, okay. So before that night, uh, no one seen, no one had seen Dane and Emily.
Right. You see, before that night, no one had seen. Not we are not using never. Okay. Emily and
Oh,
Dane and Emily dance. Very good. So high five to both of you. Okay. Yes, no question. Now, Monica Peruvian.
Okay. Before that night, uh, before that night, they never seen Dan and Emily dance.
Yeah, but you have to make an interrogative question now. Yes, no means interrogative.
No interrogate. Okay. No question, but then I don't understand, teacher.
Okay, so if you see this question, like before that night, they had never seen dance, and they had seen Dane and Emily dance. Sorry, Dane and Emily dance. So if you like to make it a question, what we have to do?
Mm-hmm.
We have to bring
Had
we have to bring had
had
Mhm.
okay. Had they never seen dance and Emily dance?
Yes, that's right. That's the very easy for you. Come on, Monica. Are you all right
Yes,
today? You-
but no, but I don't understand when you say it's incorrect because maybe you say that both questions, one in positive and other in negative. For
no,
example,
no, no, not like this. It's just simply an interrogative and question.
okay, then it's had they never seen that and Emily dance.
Very good.
Dance?
Uh, but we cannot make question before that night, as you know that it should be same as it is. Only this part would be question. Okay, they had.
They had.
Okay,
Oh,
well done, bravo. Now WS question, Monica Panama.
um, before that night, who had never seen Dan and Emily dance?
Mm.
Uh,
That is correct as well grammatically, but if you think about meaning, it is changing the meaning. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, now tag question. That's fine. Okay. Monica Peruvian, tag question for this sentence.
Okay, they had never seen Jane and Emily dance, hadn't they?
Look at this sentence
That
again.
that isn't this negative, teacher? No,
It is all
this
it is already negative. The tag question is if there is a
uh-huh,
negative in the first part, it should be
this
positive in the second part. Okay.
okay.
And
Had they had
ha-
they had never seen Jan and Emily dance, had they?
very good. Had they, remember, never means not ever. So
Uh-huh.
had they? Very good. Clear, Monica Tukaya?
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
All right. This is should be easier for all of you. They had practiced a lot. Monica Peruvian.
Hadn't they practiced a lot? No, no, hadn't they practiced a lot?
Okay, you're making it interrogative, fine. Now, Monica Panama, can you please make it a negative, please? Simple negative.
They had not practiced a lot.
Very good. WH question, Monica Panama, again.
Uh, had they practiced a lot?
WH question, Monica Peruvian.
Uh, why had they practiced a lot?
Why had they? Why? Yes, very good. High five to both of you. Yahoo! Tech question. Who'd like to go
Yeah.
first? Tech question this time. Mm, Monica Tukaya.
Uh, they had practiced a lot, hadn't they?
Very good. Yahoo! Turn the following sentences into past perfect. This is a
Oh, it's
test for
perfect.
you. Number one, Monica Peruvian.
Okay, turn the following sentence into the past perfect. Okay. Uh, they have finished the game before it rained.
They had finished. Remember, they had
Finished.
finished
Mhm.
the game before it rained. In one go, rained.
Rained.
Very good.
Before it
Finished.
rained.
Finished.
They have finished the game before it rained.
Well done. Monica Tukayak, number two, please.
Uh, Number two, she had saved the money for 2 years before she bought the car.
Her money, not the money. Eh?
Oh, she had she had saved her money for 2 years before she bought the car.
That's well done, both of you. High five. Yahoo. Number three, Monica Peruvian.
Okay, I have met or meet him before he was my boss.
Okay. Remember, meet, present tense, past tense is met. So you are correct.
Met,
Why did you change it? Meet, met. Past participle is met as well. Meet,
met.
met.
Mhm.
Okay. So I had met him before he was my boss.
Mhm.
Well done. High five to you. Okay, Monica Tukaya.
Number four, Tina said she had found my purse in her car.
Very good. Number five, Monica Peruvian.
She woke up early because she have taken a new job.
She had taken Egypt. Very good. Remember that this all sentence could be also turned into after with the word. That will be good practice, but we don't have much time. We've got only 4 minutes, few seconds. Let me see. Okay. Uh, then okay, that is the answer. Let me see if there is anything else. If not, we can. Okay, there is no more. That's amazing. We can make these sentences using after. Can we do that? Remember the rule, Monica, both of you?
Yes, teacher.
Can you use after in all these sentences? Don't worry, if it is not correct, I'm going to help you, okay? Use after in case of before.
After
Okay,
before.
Monica Tukaya go first, then Monica Peruvian will go later.
Okay. It it rained after they had finished the game.
Yes, very good. It rained after they had finished the game. Well done. Bravo. High five. Monica Peruvian. Remember, we have to just change this part only with after. You bring it at the beginning.
I change just only this part, teacher.
Yeah, after, then this part comes to first. Okay, that is the rule. Yeah.
Okay. Before she bought. Um, before, okay, she have bought.
Not she have
She
bought.
have bought.
It should be saying she bought
She have. She
after.
bought. She bought.
She bought after.
She bought after her money for 2 years. She have saved
Okay,
her money.
let me go to the first sentence again. Monica has said after it rained, they had finished the game. Okay. Similarly, Monica Peruvian, after she bought, she saved her money. She had saved her money for 2 years. We don't change anything except
Okay.
the after, and we bring the sentence at the beginning.
Okay, teacher. After 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 she bought. Okay, after she bought, she have saved her money for 2 years.
Very good. Well done. Monica, Panama,
Um, he was my boss after I had met him.
who is that person, Monica?
I don't I don't know who's the person.
That's pretty cool. Okay, is it clear now, Monica Peruvian? Number 4. Well done.
Yes, you're
Yeah,
more
well done.
clear.
We got only 2 more minutes. Monica Peru,
Okay, teacher. What is the word?
number 4. Can you change
Number
it?
4.
We cannot change it, number 4. Number 4 and 5, we can't change it, honestly, because there is no such situation.
Yes, no, we cannot
O-
Okay.
change it.
Okay, that's all right. So it is really good practice. If you need this story, let me know. I can send you later to the subscriber chat, okay?
Yes,
Okay,
teacher, thank
teacher.
you.
No problem,
Thank you
and
so
thank you
much.
very much for joining. By the way, Jose has joined again, but he's not here today. Okay?
Oh, that's
Thanks, thanks for the lesson, teacher,
N-
and for your
n-
patience.
No problem. You take care. I'll see you later. And remember that whatever you learn from any teacher, practice it so that you can remember it. Otherwise, it is much likely that we can forget anytime. Okay?
Hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. Thank you very much, you
Okay,
both of you. You
teacher.
take care and stay well. I'll see you later.
See you, teacher. See
See
you,
you,
Moni.
teacher. Bye, Moni. See you.
Ciao.
Bye.
So that's the end of the today's lesson, dear viewers. Thank you very much. I will see you later. Bye.